Hey, what's happening, everybody? Monkey Mike back again. Today is going to be an extremely short video, mainly just to get something uploaded before it gets too late. I just got back from doing the Polar Express stuff with my kids, and it was absolutely fantastic. They loved it. And I know a lot of people is like, oh yeah, we do the Polar Express thing too. Our train is legit like named the Polar Express. I don't know if there's anything special about it or if they just wrap it for the year or if they put some sort of special decals on. I know this is definitely a yearly thing, and the whole train is set up. It's actually a really old train. It even has wooden windows and stuff still. It's actually pretty cool. But anyways, to get back on the Miata stuff. So here's the update that I'm giving you guys. I will be at IFO in Vegas this Sunday. And I'm trying to prep to bring the Miata. I'm not going to show it or anything. I'm just going to try to drive it up there. I'm about an hour and a half south of Vegas. And this thing's almost ready to run. It's almost ready to go. I'm going to spend most of tomorrow and the next day, which will be Friday and Saturday, just buttoning up a few things. I'm going to try to get the catch can mounted, do my best just to get, the vent line over there. This one I'm not really that concerned about because we know that that's an inlet, and in order to push out it'll be quite a bit. It's going to take the least path of resistance, so as long as I don't make it to where this has any problems breathing, we should be fine. And really I just want to make sure that it doesn't cover the whole engine with oil, even if I just have to run some hoses and just drop them out the atmosphere. Again, it's just to run up to Vegas and come back. So I'm going to do my best to take the Miata up there. I'm going to be meeting up with my buddy. I believe his name's Lewis from Vegas Boost. I hope I said that right. I hope it's not like Luis or something. If it is, correct me, man, but I'm pretty sure it's Lewis. So I want to meet up with him. I'm supposed to be meeting up with my homie Nick, who I bought the car from, and hopefully we can take a look at his pretty awesome Acura Integra that he's got. And I guess DIY Mike's going to be there, definitely going to be there because it's Vegas, so I know he'll be there. I'm actually really excited because I finally get to possibly meet Brent and see Bully for the first time. For anyone who doesn't know, that's my J30. I've got another J30 sitting over right under here in the custom vane engine stand. That's the very first of that vane engine stand ever made. I'm really, really proud about it. And Bully is a really important car to me. I've even got the old intercooler for it when it was F20C powered right there. And my homie Eric gave that to me from HTS Motorsports. That's, I sport his stuff all the time. Absolutely love that dude. If you guys don't know about HTS Motorsports, please get over there and check it out. Also check out Gunmetal Civic, which is a rear-wheel drive J-swap Civic. It runs a GM Trans, I think it's a TH400. Which is the trans just before the one Leroy has. Leroy has a 700R4. Something I haven't mentioned on the channel yet either is that we are going to be pulling the engine and trans out of Leroy, and we're going to be putting it in the El Camino, which we call the Great Pumpkin. And that's actually my wife's car, and I was talking with her on the way back today, and I think she actually wants to race it. I hope she wants to race it. I'm going to turn it into a drag car. We don't have a dedicated drag racing car, and that's going to be our dedicated drag racer. So that's the plan there. As I mentioned about the Bully and the J Series, we do have the Subaru that is almost ready to go, but I've just been trying to knock out the rest of the Miata, get it running and driving so that I can at least kind of tinker with it and maybe get it out of the garage, bring the El Camino in, and start getting ready to get the engine swap, because that one has a V6. It's a little 4.3. It's kind of trash. I hate the 4.3. And I'd really like to see that thing at least run 12s by the end of 2020. I don't know why it couldn't. We throw some twins on there and we do it right. We get a standalone. I want to change the intake manifold and get maybe like a Vortex style so it's got the individual injectors. Man, brain fart. Man, I literally just got back from the drive. I probably won't even really edit this very much. I may even just leave it as a big old one shot of me talking to you guys and giving you kind of a channel update. And just know that the Miata is not it, you guys. I promise, this is not the core staple of this channel. It's my drift car, okay? That's the whole point of the Miata, is I'm building it to be a drift car, to legit take it to tracks and events and actually drift it. This one here is starting to turn into more like a rally project. And with that said, I may stop trying to do everything so finesse-like and pretty. It really just depends. I think I'm going to put an electric power steering pump on it so we don't have to worry about it. Because on the J Series, the power steering pump mounts right here in the front on this front motor mount deal. As you can see with the power steering pump, is still actually intact. I left it on that one to see if it was going to be in the way at all. And I took it off at this one, and it just made everything a lot shorter. So I just really haven't decided how I want to go about this one. The original plan for this car was I was going to make it my ultimate family car, and then to start turning into a car I was going to give my wife, because I actually bought the car for my wife. It had a bad wheel bearing, and then the motor blew up, or I blew the motor up. Oops. And then I started going with the J-Swap stuff. Again, a lot of that is inspired by Bully. So making it to IFO, just to even see Bully in person, as much as I really want to meet Brent, you have no idea. But I also don't want to be like a weird stalker person. I don't like really get starstruck a whole lot. I don't have idols or anyone that I look up to. I don't talk to my dad or really anyone like that or anyone in my family. Don't really have any type of like strong positive role model situation. So, Brent's always been recently, especially this whole last year, Brent has kind of been like that happy spot of someone I look up to and aspire to maybe one day be like. So with that said, getting up to Vegas this weekend is really important. I may just take the El Camino. I might. I haven't decided yet. I would like to take the Miata. Being that I'm going to meet up with Nick, I'd like him to see the car, see its current state, see all the things that's happened to it since I got it from him. I know he would absolutely love that. I do have the exhaust is actually up under it. You can see only oh, hold on, let me turn the light on. So you can see the exhaust is actually up there. That black engine stand right there is actually holding the pipe, which is right there. I've got everything is pretty much mocked up. And all I need to do, this stuff right here will actually, let me set the tripod up. And I'll give you an idea of what's happening here. So this is actually pretty cool how this ended up working out. This will sit up here like this. Oh, let's see. There we go. So this will sit something. Oh, hold on. There we go. Focus. That'll sit somewhere in there like that. And then what I'm going to do is this will come over just a little bit. Okay. And how I'm going to do that is the extension of the pipe. Okay. And I know you really can't see it, so I'll have to just show you later. But over there at the very end of the pipe, it sits exactly where I need it to sit in order, and that would be, I'll be over there. It sits perfectly. Let me see if I can show you guys. Oh, crap. And I did reverse this. Originally I had the 90 was where the 45 is. But this right here, and look at that. That couldn't be any more perfect. And then I just put the tip on, just the tip, and it'll sit flawlessly in that area. And we still only have the 190-degree bend, and it'll clear the axle and everything else just fine. I just need to find a way to get this pipe right here to stay in this area, and then this come up there like that, so it's all out of the way. And I also don't want the exhaust to superheat the diff at all. I need to make sure that it stays below this here, or above it rather. So we just try to keep everything as level as possible. Pacific. That was me again. Not really showing you anything super duper specific, just kind of where I'm at for today. I didn't really get a whole lot done. I did install the Naro motor. Oh, I can't even. Let me get the friggin' light back on. I did install the Naro Motorsports sway bar support block, and I have video that I can show you that, but I'm going to save it probably for Sunday while I'm gone at IFO. That way I'm not tripping trying to come home and get something edited before. I don't know if I'm going to stay and hang out with them. I don't know who all will want to hang out. I don't know if I'm even going to come home Sunday night. I may come home Monday morning-ish. really haven't decided how this whole thing's going to go down. I know, with the boys being in town, it would be super cool to be able to hang out with them, but I don't want to be a tag along. If they invite me, that'd be super cool, and if they don't, then hey, that'd be cool too. Maybe sometime we can hang out more when it's more on an equal term and they're not trying to do, because they got all their YouTube stuff, they got everything. These guys are borderline famous. As far as to us race car people, they are famous, and I don't want to stand in the way of that. So. Yep, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. You have no idea. As always, make sure to go check out all my buddies. Please go check out Vegas Boo's channel, man. Lewis does some really cool stuff. He's got me wanting to buy another MR2. I don't need another car right now, man, but I really want to put a K-swap in an MR2. But I want to do an old AW11. I don't want to do the SW20. I really like the AW11 chassis. I used to have one. It was pretty cool. So, thanks, guys. Take care. Peace.